Well, I didn't turn it on for you yet.
Oh, I see.
And now you should be able to see it.
Click and play.
Just getting so I can see everything. And let's see. Make sure I can see the chat and the game.
Yeah, I see everything. Is my movement supposed to be reflected in the visual?
Yeah. Alright, so it's in my mode right now until I. There you go.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
I have a toggle so I can turn the on and off, so
Mm-hmm.
you don't accidentally press things. Here we go. Hello everybody and welcome to our stream. We're playing some Mario Kart today. It's Overjoyed.
All right, hopefully this goes better than the last time I tried to use this.
You try to stay in the north as much as possible. The north, you always turn and then go back to the north.
Turn and go back to. I'm so bad at using this thing. How long did it take you to like get used to this?
Probably a month.
All over the place.
Because you guys, yes, that's your spot. You want to go. Always back there. There you go. You're getting better. Slowly.
I think I spend more time off the track than on the track.
Do you think your mouse is too sensitive?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, because I was using my mouse wheel on my keyboard last time. I switched my mouse, but I'm just as bad.
Hey, I'll get used to it.
So what other types of games have you used this with, other than
I've
racing?
used it with Halo.
Okay,
I've
so yeah.
used it with
First-person
Stardew
shooter.
Valley. My friend did it with the Kirby game. My other friend did it with their eyes and did not Elden Ring.
Elven Ring.
Dark Souls.
Oh wow, yeah, that's. Did they beat it?
They got through the first boss. That's about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they only did one stream on it, but they did pretty good.
I'll just spend a month playing Mario Kart, and then maybe I can try something harder.
I think this month we'll just do on Sundays we'll do Mario Kart, and then next month we'll figure out a different game. Just so you get some time to get used to it. It's not last place at least.
So how do you have the steering? So do you have like a preset for different games, or do you mainly just use the?
Yeah, we have a preset for each game.
Okay.
That's why I need people to help make them more presets.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just load them. Do you ever have more than? Is Overjoyed fixed to 8 slots?
Yeah, it's at least for now.
Mm-hmm.
It was would be a lot of coding to make it customizable to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say it works for a majority of games.
Yeah, especially something like Stardew Valley, I think it would be the best, easiest to start to get to learn how to use it.
Hi, Gravy. Welcome in. They were just teaching Nolan how to use Overjoyed for Mario Kart.
Trial by fire. I'll just keep getting the bullet bill, and I'll be good.
Yes. Yeah, this entire month on Sundays we'll be doing, well, except for next Sunday, we'll be doing Mario Kart. And then every Wednesday, starting next Wednesday, will be Nolan playing some Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight and any other 2D platformer game I can find. I might actually replay the Ori games with it.
The Ori games are awesome.
The Ori games are a little bit easier than Hollow Knight, I think.
Is it the first Hollow Knight or the second one?
It's the first one. It's a 2017 one. I never got around to play it. I think I just click right and left too much. This is just auto forward, right? It's not auto steering, or it is auto steering?
It's smart steering, so you can't fall off the map.
Oh, okay. It's like guardrails.
Right. That's what that antenna is. I'm not trying to show off. I just got this first.
No, the trick is to stay out of the side.
Well, a lot of the time, as you can see, I'm staying in the north a lot.
Yeah.
I'm only going out of the north for like a split second.
Oh my god. Well, good thing you have smart steer on, because I feel like I'd spend most of the game off the map. Oh, I'm in 17th. Improving slightly.
Better than last time, yeah.
Where to next? Oh, it's the same.
When we travel between the courses.
The last Mario Kart game I played, I think, was on the Wii, the original Wii.
That was a good Mario Kart Wii.
And not the Wii U, the original one.
Yeah, no one had a Wii U. That was our worst selling console, I think.
It was the
Actually,
necessary
the
step
Virtual Boy.
to evolution towards the Switch.
I mean, their worst selling console was the Virtual Boy. I don't know if you heard of that.
Heard what?
Have you heard of the Virtual Boy?
Yes, I have. I've never actually used one.
It's like very old, very early VR. It was all red and it immediately made you sick. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea.
Why is my item not working?
Oh, I forgot to unlock you. One second.
It's always just like automatically going through.
Nothing.
Oh, there it goes.
Now it is.
It's like this isn't really responding to what I'm doing.
It wasn't because had you turned off. I will probably go to 4:15 today. They started later. I think Nolan will actually have our stream start at 3:15 every day. Every time. And then we can get together at 3 and get ready.
Yeah, beforehand. Just a little bit more time to
doesn't really matter.
Oh god. Off the back.
Yeah, so Gravy, Nolan and I are actually working on make your own video game with Overjoyed inside it.
Yeah, so the goal is to add Overjoyed as like a standard accessibility feature to basically every game. So instead of having a separate app, you just go in the accessibility settings and activate it. So the game we're making is kind of like assortment of mini games, just to kind of prove the in-game version of Overjoyed works. And hopefully one day you won't even need to use Overjoyed. The goal is to retire it.
Baked in. Yeah. Yeah, my ultimate goal is for no one to need Overjoyed because every game is already accessible. Now that probably will take a long time.
Well, once we get it like working in Godot, we can put it into Unity and Unreal Engine pretty easily. It's just the third-party engines that are going to be difficult to.
And then getting them to actually use it.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's free. It's like going to be like minimal effort on their end.
God, it's so twitchy.
Hey, you're doing good.
It's timing when to go into the read because you gotta like click it for a second and then time it. I can't imagine fighting like an Elden Ring boss or Dark Souls boss with this thing.
I mean, I can't imagine doing that with a regular controller either. So. But remember, the big difference is you can stop moving in that game. When you go in the dead zone, you stop moving. In this game, you're always going forward.
True. Yeah. But the forward steer definitely helps. Makes it a lot easier.
That's why, like, maybe in April let's work our way slowly up to Elden Ring. I think maybe
I mean,
that's
finished
like
it in mouse and keyboard
months
yet. I don't
away.
know if I could do it with this thing.
Oh, remember the way we're gonna do it, where it's I move the character, you use a weapon.
I think Halo would be the next.
Yeah. Elden Ring is like gonna be our final boss. See if we can get there by December.
So are these right and left axis buttons? Is it 100% like axis values?
Yeah. Yep.
And can you adjust that in Overjoyed now?
Yeah, you could have it be variable. Like, so the further you move the stick away from the center, the faster it goes. But it didn't work that well in this game for turning.
Yeah.
It's like
it's just like features
turning.
like that would be fun to test. And then every feature we test in this, we can put into the in-game prototype one.
Yeah. It's exciting. We're working on lots of cool things. This time I did not turn off your controller. So as long as you don't click, if you stay in the center, you should be good. Like the dead zone.
Did you like the wheel on the bottom left that I did for that little demo? I'm not sure which one I prefer, because the one in the middle actually isn't bothering me that much.
What do you mean?
Like the in-game one we're working on, I put the dial on the bottom left of the screen.
I definitely want to make it so you can move it.
Move it, yeah.
Yeah, so it could be like this is a transparent overlay.
This isn't that bad.
It means all Toad.
Hey, can
I would have you do it, but I still need to add that to the online thing. Because, like, you need the same buttons I have.
Yeah.
So I'll add that, because if without that, it's kind of difficult. Okay, so... Wait, maybe that guy.
Red Yoshi.
Actually. Well, we'll see. Hopefully... Our accelerator is still on for you. It wouldn't make sense why it would shut itself off.
Oh, there it goes.
Let's see. Will you auto accelerate? Yeah. It's weird. Every time I open up the game, yeah, that's pure gravy. You start to have stripes and your car will faster. Or I love this toad. It has a giant toad helmet.
It's so bad.
It's huge.
What's the cloud thing called where it comes and grabs you when you fall off the map?
Oh, Lakitu.
Yeah, that thing would just be retrieving
Oh, you
me.
fell
the
off?
entire game. No, if I did fall off, the
Oh.
assist wasn't on.
Well, you can actually still fall off with it. It's very difficult. Fall off.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we made it around the track. Holy shit.
Yeah, what happened? Like this one got more difficult.
So that turns in this one. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, the turning part is the hardest. Well, I guess it kind of does everything else for you.
Oh, my trick is I don't even really look at Overjoyed. I look at the character.
It's
If
position.
I want to turn left, I
right
move
and left.
the mouse left or right. It gets intuitive. I know it's hard to believe now, but it does. Hey, catching up to him.
Slowly and surely. God, the boosts are just not as useful. I boost and I just ram into a wall.
Pretty good. That is a tough course, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, the more turns, the harder it is.
Hi, Zerania. We're playing some Mario Kart. We're both using Overjoyed. And Nolan's getting used
Anthony's
to it.
using it effectively. I'm just kind of struggling.
Takes time.
Two of us controlling one character in a first-person shooter will be interesting, to say the least.
It's actually, it makes this even more fun.
I think it might be a little bit easier, though, than this.
Yeah, we do it in the campaign first. How are you doing, Zerania? Doing good? So Nolan and I will be streaming every Sunday at 3 Eastern and every Wednesday at noon. So 12 Eastern. But at least for this week, it's only Sunday this week and Wednesday next week. And then we'll be consistent.
I just hit myself with the own fucking thing.
Is there any? Nolan's the one that's helping me make a game with Overjoyed. There's Overjoyed built into it.
What was that game called? I think it was Carnival Games for the Wii.
Oh, it's kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah. I forget the name. I think that was the name of it.
Wii Carnival Games.
Yeah. Or they had the golf one.
Oh, Wii Sports.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like that. It's kind of like fully accessible mini games. I guess really not really mini games, but like mini hands-on activities, like arts and crafts. And
because the goal is to make
buildings.
like a game that's fun to play, but also just to demonstrate. I feel like it gives us the ability to demonstrate the dial controller, the Overjoyed controller, in different game modes, because we could add like a racing mini game, or we could add first-person shooter mini game into the same game.
Like maybe let's call it target shooting, like the old Western kind of thing. You know, where the targets appear and you have to shoot them.
Yeah. Or kind of like puzzle, like you're showing me Zelda. The one of the main things in the game is being able to move objects and become objects to move objects. So like that Zelda, what's the Zelda thing called? It was like a hand ability.
Ultra hand, and then
yeah,
the Super Mario Odyssey capture mechanic. So to remove items, you become the item. I found that
you could do like puzzles with that.
Yeah,
puzzle games.
Because I've noticed that like when I was playing Minecraft, the difficult part with that is it's hard to, like, you have to actually go to the spot and put the item in and then actually move your mouse in order to place the items in the right spot, which is difficult when it's like a 3D space, because you don't know how far away you're placing the items. Does that make sense?
Stardew Valley is 2D. Well, ish.
I would love to just like click anywhere in Minecraft and it adds a block there, like a certain distance away from me. So currently you have to move to the spot and then you have to like make sure you place it correctly. It's a lot easier when you are the block.
And I really think it's an assortment of things just to make games more accessible. Like, sure, we have the dial controller, but also other gameplay related stuff.
Yeah.
To make games easier, like an auto traversal in a game, like that automatically can traverse obstacles and stuff, and you just click on the screen where you want to go. It's just small things like that I feel like most game developers don't really think of.
Yeah, they don't think about it.
Yeah, like It Takes Two. There was a section in It Takes Two where you have to spam a button, and they didn't have, at least when I was playing it, and I looked in the settings, but they didn't have like an alternate hold the button down to get
Well, that
past
makes it difficult.
encounter. Yeah, and that's like a standard like thing in a lot of games now. I was surprised. And maybe they updated it and they put it in. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, that really surprised me. It's just small things like that that make the biggest difference.
Yeah, I think that's one of the games that we'll be playing together too.
Yeah, that would be fun. And it's encounters in that game. I feel like is what we're shooting for with Magically. That's what we're calling the game project. And we are working on a website now for it, so people can have more
And it's
general
called
information.
Magically. But the L's are ones because A11Y, A11Y is short form for accessibility. Because A and then 11 letters and then Y is accessibility. So it's more, we named it that in the title to for people who know what the acronym, what that means, that we're accessible. Because everything in the game is about accessibility. We're really not trying to make it like this is an accessible game. Now it's a game that everybody can play.
Are we on water right now?
And that's a better way of saying that. Like we're making an accessible game. It just be like part of any game you make. If that makes sense.
Ran right into that. And we should start doing. I have a general prototype of the dial in the game, but pretty soon we're going to start doing devlogs for it just to show our progress. That'll probably be a weekly or bi-weekly update.
I would love to figure out.
The website will also have a playable version of the game as we progress.
I would love to think of a more fun name than Dialpad. What's sort of like a magical, mystical kind of name?
For what? For us to play or for us to base the?
No, for the instead of like the dial or the dial pad or the Overjoyed overlay, we need something like something that just sounds cool.
It would be cool to theme the dial to match the magical.
The overseer, you know, something like that.
The higher Sauron. But as an overlay, I kind of like the simplistic design of it. It's not as distracting. I feel like once you stylize it, it'll be a little bit. You're trying to make it as least distracting as possible.
Yeah. I think at least for our game, I think it'd be cool if you could have like a not really stylized, but more like a skin for the controller.
Yeah, like a skinned over version.
Because you want to make it fit the style of the game too. I'm gonna do one more Grand Prix, and that should be it.
Anthony, did you used to stream weekly or?
Used to, yeah. I haven't in a while. Because I did not like doing it alone.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah,
Not as fun.
Talking to the camera in chat.
And I learned you don't have to talk the whole time either. I used to be like, because usually you watch a streamer and they're like talking the entire time.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, oh, I gotta do that. You don't.
Not necessarily. Yeah, I was watching Marathon on Twitch for this. So I haven't used Twitch in like 2-3 years. I'm usually just strictly YouTube, but
I don't know how
cool
they do marathons. Like an hour or 2 hours stream is definitely plenty for me.
Yeah, I don't know how people do 6-hour to 12-hour development streams where they're coding for that long. I mean, they don't like code the entire time, but
yeah, there are lots of developers that do that. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how to get anything done, honestly.
Well, there are also something called subathons, where that can go on for like a month.
They stream for a month long?
They even stream like when they're sleeping. It says, I'm sleeping. But they're still alive.
Why? Why?
Because I get lots of subscribers.
Come here and watch my still camera while I sleep.
I'm a big streamers. They get people watching that. I mean, usually you have like a game that chat can play while you're sleeping.
Oh, okay, yeah. Something to entertain yourself with. Yeah, because there's a game
those are
developer
the
I
people
watch
that
who does
do
like
it for a living too.
Yeah. But he'll leave the developer I watch. He'll leave the stream on while it like goes to launch, and just like it's easier than turning it off and turning it back on.
Yeah.
Like I get that aspect, but like 24 hours, that's a lot.
No, you know what I think is crazier is game jams, where you have like 2 days or 3 days to get something done.
Yeah, the 3-day ones. I've never done a 3-day. The shortest one I've ever done is a week. A week is tight. I can't imagine 3 days, but a lot of the jams actually let you bring in. Like you don't start from a lot of the jams. You don't start from scratch. They let you bring in pre-made code. To some of them don't, but a bunch of them do. But yeah, 1 week is you really just have to limit the scope of the game. It just can't be too complicated. I'm actually doing another one on Monday. That one's 2 weeks long. Which the longer it is, the more like relaxed it is. This makes it a little bit more enjoyable. The 3 days is just not enough time to make anything.
Well, that's why you like making that our game, because you have all the time you can need.
What does the feather do?
Jump. It makes you jump.
Oh. Okay. Just birds? Oh, yep. The Howler would be interesting, but I think it won't be that bad because there's not really in Metroidvanias. There's not really a lot of controls that you need. Not a lot of axis-based controls either. It's mostly buttons. And it's really the hardest part with the dial controller, is dealing with axes and emulating the input of a joystick is just way more difficult. And you always just lose control when you move over to something like the dial.
Well, that's why we have like integrations where you can press buttons. Have buttons being pressed when you say a certain word. Like we can integrate with all the different inputs.
Yeah, adding a second input would definitely expands. Because normally you have your keyboard and your mouse. So using the dial with your voice as a separate input would actually be kind of interesting. Not sure how well that would work on a stream, but
Well, I would say that the biggest thing that Overjoyed is a joystick first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it. Like, without it, I couldn't play anything.
Right. Well, yeah, like we were talking about space sims. Like if you can't use a gamepad or using keyboard and mouse for those types of games is just so difficult. Or something like this obviously would open that up for you if you can't use a gamepad or joysticks.
Oh, something that I am working with someone else to build is like switch control. Have you ever heard of that?
Like
Switch
the one
access.
No, is like the one on the Nintendo Switch.
No,
something.
like on a phone. So essentially, how it works is you have a switch, like a physical switch in your hand.
Mm-hmm. Like a button.
Every time you click it, or a button, or a switch, or anything like that.
Yeah.
And every time you click it, it will cycle through an item on the screen. Like, so if you click, it will start highlighting each item on the screen. And if you click again, when a certain item is highlighted,
oh, okay,
then it will press that for you.
Don't they use? Isn't there software for speaking that uses that?
Yeah, AAC.
with the eye gaze stuff.
Yeah,
I believe
it's called AAC, augmentative and alternative communication. So that's how I use my whole Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
I have a button and I click. I can make it go left or right, do whatever I need. And I click again and it will like play that video in like YouTube or like Netflix. So what we're building is one switch access for Windows. Because that does not exist, surprisingly.
Interesting.
All of the like all the Apple products and Android, they have it.
Right.
But it's not built into Windows 11. So we're
That's
building
weird.
our own.
Why? That seems like a standard. And you said Mac has it too?
Mac is like, when it comes to accessibility, Mac is like really good. I mean, Windows is like not far behind.
No, but I mean, you pay for Windows. You don't pay separately for Mac OS or Ubuntu. Like, if anything, the features on Windows should be better.
Yeah, but that's why I have people working on these things. Yeah, no, you might be interested in like the library behind it. It's called the UI Automation Library.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially what it does is it has a label for everything on the screen.
Okay.
Like on a website, in a software, and on anything. And you can use that library to, like, it'll tell you everything that is clickable or usable on the page in front of you, written software.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can say, okay, I want to click on the item that says save.
Right.
And it tells you where on the screen the save button is. And then you just make it click in that spot for you.
It's something I want to explore on the game website is to add. We could add more accessibility features even to that.
The only reason they don't have something like that in video games is if you knew where everything was on the screen.
Yeah, that'd be cheating.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like goes to the line of like, what is, cheating, I guess. Like, where's the line between assist and cheating? Because someone who's disabled that uses that, they're obviously not going to cheat. Like, and will it
That
give them
is
an
the
advantage? Maybe. But
that's
like, you
the
look at like Neuralink, and you go into first person shooter with Neuralink, your aim is perfect, but that's not considered cheating. And that's really technology like that would basically make
the
a
thing
lot of the
is
assistive
there's a
stuff
difference.
obsolete almost. If they
So
can
there's
figure
a
out a way to
difference.
do
Like, so
Neuralink without
Neuralink,
surgery.
so Nolan, the way it works is Neuralink or Overjoyed is not actually changing the game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the cheating thing is they will modify the game in order to know where everything is. But a lot of the time, the same tools and software that we use for accessibility can also be used for cheating. I mean, that's true for any software. So that's the big issue. Like, there's a lot of adapters you can get that will make your controller look like a mouse, or your controller look like a different controller.
I just think once they're able to get it so you can control a computer strictly with your brain, it will eliminate a ton of issues with accessibility and using technology just in general.
But I will say, I personally don't want to get something implanted in my brain just to play games
Right. And
or
it's
use
like
a
you don't want
computer.
to. A
Like,
lot of people are like, I don't want. You don't want. You don't want them to cut a hole in your head to install this computer. To do stuff like that, but there's other companies making external products where you don't need to do that. And I think once they perfect those and make those cheap, it's really going to revolutionize, I think, accessibility in general. It's going to make using computers a lot easier for people with disabilities. But until then,
I would say that it's probably going to be a while.
yeah. But until then, that's why we have Overjoyed and why we're working on getting it into games in general.
And then it just seems like you'll have to really concentrate fully on the game.
Yeah, I never actually looked at anyone using it with a video game, like watched someone use it with a video game before. So I'm not sure how well it works.
And it's probably, I wouldn't say it's cheap either.
Wow, it came in 7th overall. Hooray.
Good job. Well, I raced 440 times. Wow, I played this game a lot.
That's why you're coming in first every time. I played, I think, maybe 2 hours.
Well,
Not
yeah,
even.
I think you'll get used to it over time. So I guess Wednesday and 12 Eastern, we're playing some Hollow Knight.
We will be back with Hollow Knight, and
I'm wondering, Nolan, do you want to do like
times?
Do you want to make it so the first half you're playing regularly, and then the second half of 30 minutes you're trying with Overjoyed?
Yeah, sure. Because at least then I'll have some forward progress. But yeah, we try both.
Yes.
See what happens.
So that's what we'll do. We will play it regularly with a control, the keyboard and mouse, and then I'll try it with Overjoyed, and I'll compare the two. And that'll be a fun experiment to figure out. Like, you might find that it's easier with Overjoyed for some things.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. And one day we will play Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I control the character, he controls the weapon.
It's very difficult.
Let's say that's a 2027 goal.
I think I would almost want to play Sekiro or something a little bit more linear.
Yeah. We'll work our way up there. Alright, well, thanks everybody for watching our stream, and you will be back on Wednesday at noon with some Hollow Knight, with and without Overjoyed. Until then, keep spreading awareness of accessibility. Okay, see you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to raid someone on Twitch. That's a good idea.
Well, next time, hopefully we can start a lot.
Let's see. Who's online?
We'll start at the exact time next time.
Yeah, we're still live. Just let me do the raid. I'm guessing you know what raiding is, right?
Rating?
You send if you're watching your stream to another stream after you're done. So that's what I'm doing.
You have to do it for both Twitch and YouTube?
No, just Twitch.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna send it over. Here, no, I'll actually go here. And you'll be able to see where we go. I have a link in Discord.
Okay.
So go there, and then I'm gonna do the raid. They're actually a software and game development streamer. Named Vimlark. I've been watching him for years. I think today he is trying out people's games they've made. Thanks for joining, everybody. Here we go.